Hello and welcome to this film review. And this movie was actually, I need to say, instantly insane. I just watched Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning in the cinema, and it's a great finale. But I have some. The movie has some problems. Just let's say it like that. Today, earlier, I watched Mission Impossible: That Reckoning because I wanted to prepare myself for watching Final Reckoning, and I watched that Reckoning like 2 years ago in the cinema. 2023 it came out, and now 2 years later the next part came out. The That Reckoning is split in two parts. That Reckoning Part 1, and the original name for this movie was That Reckoning Part 2, but they changed it to the Final Reckoning, and the last two parts are like one movie. The story is going straight ahead. It instantly goes on where it stopped, where the last film stopped. And yeah, let's talk about That Reckoning a bit. The part before, from 2023, which I watched 2 years ago in the cinema. The movie was very very good. Interesting news story with this whole entity and with this AI and with this AI shit and with this high tech stuff. And Dead Reckoning has one of the best Tom Cruise stunts ever, and probably the best car chasing scene of all time. With this Fiat in Paris, this was one of my favorite scenes in any action movie ever. For me, Dead Reckoning was better than the Final Reckoning because of all the stunts, even this motorcycle stunt. Everyone knows that, everyone saw it when the movie came out, and also this whole train scene where they the fights on the train and with Gabriel and with the old characters that came back, and it's just it's just amazing. And also Tom Cruise, he's just perfect for Ethan Hunt. There's no better person who fits for this role, and I don't know what to say. The finale of That Reckoning was good, very 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 good, and I was so excited for the Final Reckoning. And also from That Reckoning, the motorcycle scene, it took him like 7 times. He had to do this 7 times until it was perfect. 7 times jumping off a cliff with a motorcycle, and only with a parachute. The parachute was, if it wouldn't open, Tom Cruise would be dead. I mean, that's it. But now let's talk about the movie I'm reviewing here, The Final Reckoning. Yeah, there were some scenes that are over the top, definitely over the top. I mean, this, I don't know, this underwater scene. I know he had to hold his breath for 6 minutes in this scene. It was amazing, but it was just over the top. Also, what I liked, what I loved, this whole flight scene with this planes, with this red and yellow plane. I mean, the stunts there in this height with this speed and hanging on a plane with one goddamn hand? Dude, what? Tom Cruise is 62 years old and he's still doing his own stunts. This guy is still doing his own stunts, and that's what I love. But also, the whole story, the continuation of this AI, this entity, and maybe Tom Cruise could have died in every second in this film because it is the final movie of Mission Impossible. Nobody could ever know when he would die or if he would die, and I won't tell if he dies or if he doesn't die because you have to find out yourself, and I won't spoiler anything. But he could have died in every scene. This movie was 2 hours and 50 minutes long, it was very long as the that reckoning part, but this 3 hours felt like 1.5 hour, even not that long. But I had to go to the toilet after 2 hours, and I had to hold it back for 1 hour because I don't like to go on the toilet when I'm watching a movie in the cinema. I mean, yeah. Also, Tom Cruise acting was incredible here, and the movie was actually also emotional. We have a great cinematography, great music, and the soundtrack, the legendary Mission Impossible soundtrack also came. And yeah, that's actually it, what I'm telling you about this film. Thanks for watching, and this was my quick review. Oh, I also need to say this movie gets 8 to 9 out of 10 stars. 8 to 9, I don't know, maybe 8, maybe 9, but it was awesome. It was just awesome. And that reckoning, so the first part was, so the seventh part, it's the eighth movie in this franchise. The franchise is going on for 30 years. The first movie came out 1996, also with Tom Cruise, and he never ages. I think he never ages. So, about 8 to 9 out of 10 stars. Maybe I'm gonna change my mind. I will also link the letterboxd review of Dead Reckoning and the Final Reckoning down in the description. And thank you for watching.